right, welcome back to the Charlie Kirk Show. I'm your guest host for the day, Andrew Kolvet, executive producer of this fine show. That's how I always said it. And we are welcome. I'm honored to be here with our friends Ben Shapiro, Michael Knowles, and Matt Walsh. And Matt, I wanted to pay tribute to you because it just became such a big part of the tour. I wanted to at least play one of those videos that you helped inspire with Charlie. Play cut 68.
What is a woman?
It's a woman it's a person who believes they're a woman.
No, but that's not a definition. What objectively is a woman?
It's a woman.
No, what is that?
A woman.
Give me a definition.
Just anyone who believes they're a woman.
No, but what is that? That's circular reasoning. What is a woman without using the word woman in the answer? Can you answer that question or no?
It's just a person who believes they're a woman. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Okay. You can't answer you can't use the word woman in your answer. The inability to answer the most fundamental, obvious biological question, what is a woman? This is not troubling. Like, it's so simple, it's so obvious. And I guess the question is, when is womanhood then achieved?
Just like for that, whenever they decide. I mean, like...
Last chance. Can you tell me what a woman is? Are you a woman?
Why are you so hateful?
I asked you what a woman was. That's not hateful.
I gave you the definition.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a long time. Matt,
never gets old. It never gets old.
Yeah, what did we just witness there, and why was it?
Well, it's the question. It's still the question of a generation. It's still they've had now several years to figure out a good answer to that, and they still haven't quite gotten there. And I always loved seeing that. And I would certainly do. And I know we all did the same thing with Charlie. That he would stumble on like a certain point or a way of phrasing it. And you go, well, that's great. I got to go use that. Mm-hmm. Of course, you always got to give credit, but that was the
well, not always, because sometimes Charlie would be like, "I'm going to steal that. Don't worry." Like, he'll go, "I'll give attribution 30% of the time."
Yeah. As long as you're at 30 or 40% attribution, you're fine. But that kind of goes back to, I hate to drag it back down to the depressing stuff, but that goes back to what we've lost is like this kind of give and take. We're building off of each other, and we've lost that. Now, I also wanted to say, just real quick, that, and I've made this point a couple of times on my show and on X and stuff, but we've been talking about all the tributes to Charlie and all the people that love him, and what a testament that is to him and his character and his effectiveness, and all that is true, and that is the greatest testament to the man is that millions of people are mourning his loss. But I also do think, we shouldn't lose sight of this, that all the people on the other side who are celebrating his death and dancing on his grave, it's infuriating to see, it's disgusting, it enrages me. But also that is a testament and a tribute to Charlie as well. And when I die, I would like to think the same thing's going to happen, because that means that I was effective. Your enemies. If you are a warrior, yeah, and Charlie Kirk was a warrior. He was a peaceful warrior. He was a happy warrior. He was nonviolent, but he was a warrior. If you're a warrior, then your enemies should celebrate when you're no longer there. When you're out of the arena, they should be happy, because that means that you were winning. That means that you were punching hard. And so we should all want that for ourselves. If when we're no longer here, if our enemies couldn't care less, just another day at the office for them, then that means we didn't punch hard enough. That means we didn't fight hard enough. And so I do also see that as a testament to him.
So can I ask you, all three of you, a question? What are you going to do next? I mean, nobody can replace Charlie. We know it's going to take. Like, I guess the question is sort of, how's this changed you? What practical things? I mean, you're going to be going to campus.
I have a real answer to this, which is I owed Charlie a text because unlike Charlie, I was not diligent or fastidious about these things. He was just unbelievably good at constantly being in touch with people. So I owed him a text a few days prior. But I thought, well, whatever. I'm going to see him. I'm going to see him in a couple of weeks because he and I were scheduled to speak together at University of Minneapolis, or as he called it, Mogadishu, in 12 days after it happened. And so it happens. And then, you're in a fog, and then you're getting the news, and then later, this popped into my head. I said, oh, my goodness, I was supposed to do an event with Charlie a week and a half from now. And so your first instinct is, well, there's no way that event can go on. That's whenever something like this happens. But then 2 seconds later, you say, there's no way it can't go on. Especially given this man, especially given this movement that he built and everything that he stood for. He said, there's no way that we can cancel that. And so I said, well, look, this is a decision for TPUSA to make, and you can speak to it more. But it seems to me that the tenor around here is we've just lost the leader, this irreplaceable man, and we don't even necessarily want to keep going on, but we have to do it.
Well, yeah, and that's why we did our Friday show, and if I could, I was not in a good place. I'm still not in a good place, but I knew we had to do it because Charlie would want us to do it. And I kind of likened it to what happened at, Pentecost a little bit, because what happened was Charlie died, and his followers, his team, his staff. I mean, we were trying to make sense of the chaos. Part of the team was in Provo, part of the team was in Phoenix, and we were trying to just put one foot in front of the other. And then Erica got up and spoke to the world, and that was like our Pentecost, and all of a sudden we were filled with courage. And I don't think that was just us on the team. I think the whole country watched it, and I think that's why I think Hannity played it twice. He played it a second time from top to bottom, and I was incredibly grateful for that editorial decision. And I think people wanted that and needed it. And Erica was so brave, and I can just tell you, we have been inundated from the grassroots. These young kids, we're probably at 40,000 new, maybe more, new chapter requests to start new chapters. And wow. And I've said this on doing media hits. To put that in perspective, we had 900 college chapters and 1,200 high school chapters. And Charlie, just a few weeks ago, was like, we're going to be on every high school in America. We're going to do 35,000. And I was like, well, I Googled it. And I go, Charlie, there's only 23,000 high schools. We're going to be on 23,000.
We're going to find new high schools.
But, the whole team's like, Charlie, I tell you. And eventually he goes, okay, fine. We'll do 15. And then he tells the guy who's building the slide, because this was a presentation, he goes, you can put 10, but you make him think he's doing 15. And he was so committed to putting a Club America, which is our high school brand, on every single American high school. And I just marvel, because that is such a fresh memory. It's 2 weeks ago that we had this. And I just marvel that now in death, he is going to absolutely accelerate that mission, that goal, so much faster than he could have ever possibly imagined. Yeah. And that was the Charlieism: more, let's do more. We have to go harder. We have to go faster, more. And the whole team knows that. And he covered it all in this amazing grace. And I just want to give you some kudos here. I want to make sure I have enough time to the Daily Wire. I just found out that the Daily Wire is donating $1 million to TPUSA, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. I'm blown away by that generosity, and I know Erica is too.
Our pleasure.
Easiest board decision ever had to make.
God bless you guys. That's breaking news, and an amazing, amazing gesture of confidence in what Charlie built and what we are going to keep moving forward and growing and multiplying. We'll be right back.